Ask Claudio Cuomo. This is your forum to put forward any questions you have real estate related. Welcome to Ask Claudio Cuomo. Hi and welcome back to this month's Ask Claudio Cuomo. My name, of course, is Claudio Cuomo. Well, let's step into it. Well, believe it or not, a lot of people, whether they're buyers or sellers, can actually be doing this for the very first time or quite possibly the second time in quite a long while. So let's actually take a look at what happens behind the scenes around this process and what you can expect moving forwards. So let's look at what actually happens after you sell or buy a home. Some of the more important key actions that do take place post-sale can include after-sales service and access again to the home, establishing or finalizing your property loan, the connection or disconnection of your key services, and of course, mail redirection. The final inspection process is a bit of an unknown enigma, plus of course, settlement day and making that big move. All of these are equally important, but let's take a closer look at each of them individually. So firstly, let's take a look at after-sales service and home access if required. Well, in fact, there can be quite a lot of things that you wish to arrange post-sale but prior to settlement, such as quotes from tradespeople for kitchen or bathroom updates. You may be planning on getting new blinds or need quotes from painters. You get my drift. Part of our post-sale service actually includes your very own settlements team member. They'll be in touch with you a few days after the sale, firstly to introduce themselves, and they're there to help out with any or all of the above and even more, arranging access and whatever else may pop up prior to settlement. You never know what you may need, and we ensure that we're there to help every step of the way in any way possible. Now, once you've sold or purchased, it's important around establishing your loan or even finalizing your outgoing loan. It's really imperative to liaise with your bank or financial broker soon after the sale to either commence arrangements to finalize and close off your home loan, or of course, complete and submit any documents that may be needed to have your home loan formally approved and ready and in place for settlement day. Being organised early will minimise the risk of any unnecessary delays and ensure that penalty rates are avoided if settlement's late. And now to connection or disconnections of your relevant services and mail redirection. And this can be an area which is very commonly overlooked, and buyers or sellers alike run around at the last minute trying to make arrangements and get everything organised, only to be left high and dry with no power or gas once they've moved into their home. So as they say, the early bird does get the worm, or in this case, a hot shower. And it does pay to get in early and book your service connections to ensure that everything is ready to go and you can move in on the correct date. And of course, don't forget to redirect your mail and update all of your forwarding addresses with any of your key suppliers, especially those that send you bills. You don't want to be late with them. And now to the final inspection process. Final inspections are always strongly recommended. And at Claudio+Marwan Residential, your very own settlements team member will be liaising with you directly, anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks prior to settlement, to ensure that this is booked in nice and early and handled in the right time frame. This way you can make certain that it's a relatively smooth and trouble-free process. And we'll do everything we can, of course. Now to settlement and moving on the big day. Well, on settlement day, even the very smallest error in paperwork or last minute preparations can cause delays. And very often penalty rates can be applied to purchasers that are late to settle. So it's super important that you liaise very closely with your conveyancer or solicitor to double and triple check that all necessary paperwork, transfer of land papers and loan documents have been arranged. Plus, of course, do not forget to arrange your moving truck well in advance. Otherwise, you may very well be sleeping on the floor in your new home on your first night, and we certainly wouldn't want to see that. Well, as you can see, there's actually quite a bit more than most people would consider that needs to be organised and arranged for your settlement. However, don't fret, both myself, Claudio Cuomo, and our friendly team here at C+M Residential are here to help every step of the way. So if you have any questions around your own upcoming settlement or anything real estate related that's been on your mind, certainly feel free to share, as it's very quite likely that someone else quite possibly has the same question on their mind too. Simply hit reply to this email or send your queries to the details below on screen right now. We've got quite a few more helpful tip segments coming up across the next few months around the sales and post-sales process. But that's all for today, so take care and look forward to talking again soon. Bye for now.